Hey, greetings everybody. Brian Deckard here from Deckard and Company, and happy Monday to you all. Well, as good as Mondays can be, right? Okay, so real quick, we are Deckard and Company, a boutique marketing agency out of Bradenton, Florida. So just south of Tampa on the beautiful Gulf Coast of Florida, where we're really enjoying some nice weather here lately. Yeah, so to all of our lovely clients elsewhere that are in the cold, sorry. You can always come down here and visit. Hey, okay, so really quickly, we're trying to grow our YouTube channel. So before I forget, as always, we're asking you that if you're over on Facebook, head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our channel. Yes, helps the small business out, helps us grow. So subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and be sure to hit that little notification bell to all so that you get those notifications when we post new content to our YouTube channel. And that also goes with when we do these live streams. You're going to get notifications that, hey, we've gone live. So yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, so today's topic is kind of a biggie. And when I say that, it's like, what are you talking about, Brian? What are you talking about? So this right here. So today we are going to be talking about branding. Yeah, unlocking that explosive growth. Yeah, the power of branding. You need this. Well, that is a very true statement. You need branding. And we're going to kind of go over why you need branding and why you need to do branding first, So, uh, yeah, it's kind of important. That whole branding identity thing is because when you think of branding, you think, it's my logo. But is it just your logo? No, it goes well beyond that. And we're going to kind of talk about that as I go through my presentation today. Yeah, all right. So why don't we get into it? Okay, so let's go here. Yeah. Okay, so for all you lovely people out there, today we're going to talk about branding and you and why it's important that when you decide that I'm going to go into business for myself, or it's like I'm done working for the man. I want to work for myself. I'm going to create my own business, or maybe you're going to go down a nonprofit organization. Um, you need branding. You need corporate branding. So, and this also, if you're a professional speaker, coach, trainer, you still need branding because branding is key. It's the one consistent thing that you can do on all of your marketing materials, whether it be digital or traditional. Doesn't matter. On your social profiles, all that stuff. All your branding needs to be consistent on everything because it's that important. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times, love my current clients, my future clients, love you all. But I can't tell you how many times when someone comes to us looking for us to build a website, and or build their social presence, what have you, that when I ask them, okay, so do you have a branding kit? And they look at you like you have a third eyeball, which I guess sometimes maybe I could. I don't know. You just never know. But when they're like, well, what are you talking about? It's like, they're like, well, do you have a logo? Do you have a color palette? Fonts? All this stuff make up a branding kit. And your designers, whether it be a website designer, whether it be a graphic designer creating your brochures, your business card, your logo, all that, they're going to need this stuff. So they're going to need to know what you're all about, what your branding is all about. So we're going to talk about that today. All right. So let's look at the first one right here. So what is branding? Okay, so branding, think of it this way. Branding is that unique identity and story of a company that differentiates itself from the competitors offering similar products and services. So what is your branding? How does your branding differentiate itself from these other competitors, that's in your market? And the goal of branding is to establish a strong presence in the minds of those target consumers or your target audience. And then ultimately it's making the company, making your company their preferred choice. So that's why a really well designed, developed brand is going to stand out from the crowd. And that's what we're talking about, because you want your brand, let's say you're on social, and you're posting consistently about a product or service that you offer. And when someone sees your posts or your videos or what have you, they're like, well, I don't need that service right now. But if you have a good, well-designed and developed brand, when they do need your service or product, they will remember you. So that is how a good branding strategy is going to differentiate itself from your competitors. So there you go. All right. So in this video, we're going to be going over, here is why it's important. So if you look here, in today's saturated marketplace, building a strong brand is more critical than ever for effective marketing. And we're going to go over those reasons right now. All right, so here we go. First one, it cuts through the noise. So consumers are bombarded with countless marketing messages daily. Those advertisements, right? It hits them in their Facebook feeds, Instagram feeds, TikTok, you name it. It hits them right in the face every time they open up a social platform. Or if they're doing, banner ads, so you're doing advertisements that will pop up on, say, a news source, those banner ads, display ads, they're going to pop up there. So people are just constantly being bombarded with stuff. So a strong brand is going to help you stand out from your competition, and it's going to help grab attention to you, which is the whole idea, right? I think that's pretty good stuff. All right, next up, and here it is. Cutting through the noise. Yes, it's all about that brand identity, right? It's developing your brand. So there you go. All right, next up. So with your brand, the idea is that your brand is going to build trust and loyalty. So in a world of online reviews and social media, which is what we've been talking about, trust is paramount. A recognizable brand with a positive reputation fosters trust, and it encourages that repeat business. That's key. Repeat business. You're going to build that loyalty and that trust with that client or customer that you get through your brand identity, through your brand, and through all your awesomeness. They're going to keep coming back to you because of their trust and loyalty to you. So yeah, I think that's pretty good stuff right there. All right. So, so like I said, when we talk about builds trust and loyalty, it's all about that, the social presence and just you working your brand. Yes, that's what it's all about. All right. Okay, so the next one up here is it drives customer preference. What does that mean? So people connect with brands um, on an emotional level. A strong brand that resonates with your target audience creates preference and drives purchasing decisions. So once again, we're going to roll in, taking your brand, and we're going to pull it into the social, and you're going to be, because you want your business or organization to succeed, so you're going to be posting on social media. So you're going to be built your brand's voice. You want it to resonate with those visitors, those followers. And when that happens and you start building that trust, that loyalty, there it is. So that in itself is going to drive that customer preference. So they're going to be more apt to use you than your competition because you're posting regularly on social media, in conjunction with your brand identity, so that voice, and you're building the trust and all that good stuff that comes along with it. So once you go down the social path, don't stop. You have to continue down that path. All right. Very nice. Okay. So the next one here is it increases value perception. What? What is that? Okay. So a well-defined brand can command premium prices. So customers are willing to pay more for products and those services from brands they know and trust. So the more that you can build trust and loyalty, your customer or client, they will pay more for your products and services. So building that brand, once again, is very important. Your brand voice, you want to resonate with your visitors, clients, and customers. It's that simple. All right. Okay, so if you do your development of your brand correctly, you're going to be able to do this step. It's going to provide a foundation for growth. Yes, you always want to make sure that this important step is included in your branding development. A strong brand is going to provide a solid base for expanding your product lines, launching new ventures, and attracting investors. Yeah, because most people, when they go into basically starting their own business, eventually, when they decide that it's time to retire, they're going to want to sell said business. And what better way to do it than by having a strong brand that is going to provide, like it says right here, provide that solid base for expansion or the selling of your business. Because and plus if you're going to be going down a venture capitalist kind of a thing, attracting those investors, yeah, great way, and it all is going to come down to your branding. So it has to be on par, has to look professional. So yeah, very hugely important. Yeah. All right. And here we go. So this here, a little bit more lengthy, but here's why you need to build that brand first. So as we look here, before launching into a digital world of printing a single brochure, it's crucial to establish a strong brand identity. Think of your brand as a foundation of your business. It's the core essence of who you are, what you stand for, and what you offer. This foundational work involves defining your brand's personality, values, and unique selling propositions. So once this solidified, you can seamlessly translate it across all your marketing touchpoints. This ensures consistency and creates a cohesive brand experience, whether a customer interacts with you online through your website and social media, or encounters your brand via a brochure or a business card or a rack card. A strong brand identity provides the guiding principles for all your marketing efforts, ensuring they work together um, and to achieve those business goals. So yeah, so that's why it is important about building your brand before you start going down the, hey, I need a website, or hey, I need a brochure. Hey Zerk, how are you, buddy? Sorry, I was in the middle of reading something there, so I didn't see you pop in. Um, Hopefully you're doing okay right now. Thinking of you, buddy. Thinking of you. Um, yeah. So there it is. So build your brand first. And, like I said, you want to build your brand before you connect with a website designer, or even or a graphic designer if they're not doing your brand. I would always suggest that you connect with a branding specialist. Now, I will say here at Deckard and Company, we no longer do branding. We don't do that service simply because we're a smaller boutique marketing agency that we just don't have the people and the time to do that right now. But I will tell you this right now. Mark and Barbara from Wiki Design, they do branding and they're phenomenal at what they do. So if you're looking for a branding expert, specialist, whatever you want to call them, I would reach out to Mark and Barbara. Fantastic peoples out of Philadelphia. So if you're looking for a branding specialist, I would reach out to them. They're amazing. And they do live streams as well. Actually got the pleasure of hopping on one of their live streams, and we were talking about SEO, and where it is today. So I would suggest going over there and checking that out, that video, because it really is pretty amazing at where SEO is today and where it's going, because it's all about AI. Oh yeah. Yeah. So good stuff. So once again, we're trying to build our YouTube channel. So if you're over on Facebook, head over to our YouTube channel and do this right there. Subscribe to our channel. You're helping us out, the small business. Subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and be sure to set that little notification bell to all so that you get all those beautiful, when we post to our YouTube channel, you get those notifications saying, hey, you got something new to watch. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got for you today. That's really what I wanted to cover, is branding and why it's so important to do. Because like I said, you want to get your branding nailed down so that it is consistent across all platforms, website, social media, and traditional marketing like those brochures, rack cards, business cards, that type of stuff. It could, because you want everything to look the same, that brand consistency. All right, guys and gals, and you, Zerk. All right, man. You all have a beautiful rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your Monday as much as we can anyway. And everybody do behave. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye now.